to go to it,
is,
but
you know,
okay.
let's go ultra standard and lose the minimum on the Orin, but when it comes to the ability to push and roam, Stones here. They had one unsealed spellbook, Callista earlier. We're going to see the roam down from Galio.
They hit it that time, but Prey jumps away, tries to trade some damage back here on the
Secret
Secret.
no
As Gorilla also goes low. BDD now joining in as Gorilla almost dies, but the heal will come through to help keep him alive. Secret, nowhere left to go. They'll just get finished off here slowly and surely, but there we go. A bit of an extended one, but Prey comes away. Back in on us. So we'll just go ahead and take that one out. We'll have a Mountain Drake on the way.
Fights this sort of play for King's Zone. Is okay.
Fisher coming down here, looking for Raze. Nice boop away there as BDD was using the charge up, but that's going to leap in. They get him low, go for it. Big pulverize from Secret, but it's not going to be enough to keep the Gragas alive. He goes down now. Secret probably going to pay for this one with his life. Another charge in, has the blast cone, gets back in underneath the turret, and the Fate's Call will in fact drag him out to safety, but now Soul is going to be surrounded, and that's going to force out the TP from the top.
2 items already on Ezreal, so perfect timing to end the laning phase. Already early. Edge is trying to rotate early and help out his team. As Raze again finding Peanut. That's
He's going to get locked down. BDD's coming around the side, gets the taunt immediately off of this one. Should be able to finish it off. Glacial Fisher deny them pushing forward, and the Baron will be taken. Now looking for the fight. Edge one hit from dead. Two-shot barrage. Also chunking him out as they finish off this turret. Seems like King's Zone might just peel back after this, but have the Baron-empowered minions. They might want to just keep the charge going.
So
now they're actually going to be looking to turn this one around. Yeah, that's going to be the explosive cast coming through. Glacial Fisher thrown down by Gorilla as they chase in, trying to get on top of Roach. Actually going to be the target, going for the Gragas as he's just way squishier than that Ornn. Haven't been able to finish him off, however, as BDD flies in with the hero's entrance, but can't quite get him yet, but they'll be able to take the turret. Now Prey coming over the wall. Just gets a little bit more damage in onto Roach, but can't finish them off, but they get the turret. In
30 minutes. You're like, okay, this game escalated quickly. Mountain Drake taken down.
Can't quite get the stun, but in the meantime, Khan is just running away with the bottom lane. We'll finish off that turret, so first inhibitor going to be exposed.
Ray's going to back, got chunked out, going to be cleanly taken by King's Zone.
Yep, and Prey still going aggressive. He wants the red buff. Going back up towards this top lane where Roach is desperately trying to kill that Banner of Command minion. But you can see, it's quite the struggle here for him as Khan goes into hammer stance. Gets the smack away, and in the meantime, we'll see the inhibitors start to fall. Mid and bot both going down. Gorilla and Prey pushing forward, shoving Kongdoo Monster away from the final remaining inhibitor.
30 minutes in, still perfect game pace. Already have 2 inhibitors, so no need to go too aggressive trying to end the game now. Fate's Call.
Going low, Peanut jumping into the back, gets a ton of damage in onto Edge, force out the flash, and BDD finds a kill in onto Raze at the same time. Secret doing his damage to try to control Prey, but he just can't do it. Running around like a chicken with his head cut off in the back lines. Can't get any CC out, and the rest of King's Zone is just pushing forward, shoving Kongdoo straight back into the fountain. As well, I mean, they would love to get into the fountain, but there we go, big Shurima shuffle, and they'll finally get a kill on the board, 2 of them, to avoid the perfect game at the end. Secret gets a massive pulverize, as Soul tries to get some spears in, but there's just not a whole lot he can do. Could nearly get the kill there on the Peanut, but they're going to go ahead and try to turn this one around as Soul just sprints his way back into the fountain. We get a couple spears there onto Prey, but there's just nothing he can do. Final Nexus turret will fall. The Nexus going to follow soon here as Prey looks at that final shot. They will be able to get it. They get the ace in the end. No perfect game for King's Zone.
Themselves in, but when they hit best of 5s or when they play against KT Rolster on Wednesday, Khan can't always have the winning side of the matchup. They played
the
one
side of the brush, and now we're going to be looking for the pinch. Gorilla is here as well. They're going to go in for the red buff, focusing out onto Yujun. He uses the smite. Comes through, in comes the pulverize. Yujun will go down. First blood over to Khan, now chasing in, looking for Roach. Isolation damage, the red buff to slow. He is as good as dead, and Peanut is going to claim it, and just like this, Peanut picks up the second one for King. So go ahead, portal jump forward yet again, gets the Sleepy Trouble bubble. Now Yujun jumping in, has the Shen coming in as well, and they just...
See, that's the one you have to circle, guys. Second match on Wednesday. Talk about that at the end of the broadcast. Top side.
On into the wall there on a Khan. Yujun does land that second bullet. They get the lockdown here onto the GP. He's going to throw down the barrage, trying to clear out the wave. He's trying to juke back. Still has the flash. Jumps to the other side of the turret.
Again, I said around 15 minutes. Going to pick it up here anyways. No big CS lead this time for Prey though. Item's going to be online though. I imagine it's going to be mana. Everyone was bot side except these 2.
I mean, I'm sure Khan also probably has more damage done to Roach's turret compared, as Roach Almost has the transformation ready to go. Meganar should be coming through. There's going to be the Shadow Dash. They push him back away. The wallop connects, and he will go down. Great rotation. But pulverizes were a little bit rougher for him, but there we go. Another Shadow Dash coming through as Gorilla just gets the pop-up, trying to dodge out on the Paddle Star. Headbutt Secret back. BDD wrapping around the side. They get the barrage thrown down as well as Gorilla goes dangerously low, limping his way out to the backside of the fight. Seems like he will stay alive as Secret goes golden. June rather, getting ticked away by those Malefic Visions. Might just go down, comes back in out of the stopwatch in the middle of the fight, and that's going to be Khan picking up the kill, but Roach is chasing in, looking for the finish there onto the GP, back into the river. However, Peanut going low, jumps away with a flash, trying to stay alive, goes back in and takes down the Shen. Khan is still alive, goes golden to dodge out on the boulder, but will get taken down at the end as Bray jumps in with the arcane ship.
He wants all of them.
There you go, finds him, lines him up. Big hit off the Paddle Star as Edge jumps back forward. Peanut
Gorilla's back
trying
somehow
to find him, and Gorilla has actually healed up higher than anybody else on his team as
Edge gets to walk up all the way out. Gorilla had no life, must have found some honey fruit at the end of all of this. Yujun falls low, Khan goes into the game. It's the Zoe closer to relevance. Very defensive build because of the need to itemize. King Zone, smart rotations to the top side. Can't play almost off cooldown in case Roaches though. Didn't have to use his.
This is stun into the wall. Khan going to cleanse that one off, but immediately gets hit with the wallop. Sand United comes through. That's the taunt. Khan flashing away, trying to keep himself alive and in the fight, but the chase there from Roach and from Secret going to be a bit too strong. He will go down. True Shot Barrage will stop by to tickle Roach on the way out, but that's about it. But the rest of King Zone are looking for redemption. Pushing forward. That's going to be the double pulverize from Gorilla. Beautifully done. Secret says, okay, that's how you do that. I'll keep that in mind. Stacks up. Peanut will finish off this Ocean. King Zone continue to dominate. Another Mountain Drake to round things out before we see an Elder. Out Gorilla goes forward looking for another hit. Can't quite finish off the Rengar, but you can see the damage coming out, just chunking down even the tankiest members of Kongdoo monsters. Roach tries to kite his way back. And a barrage comes through. Slows them up as they try to get closer. Edge jumps in with a portal jump, but he just gets annihilated. Peanut finds the kill, flash forward into the Nethergrass, the pulverize for good measure. Goodbye, good night there to Soul. And King Zone are going to go ahead and split this map right in half as they charge down the mid lane.
You have to be a brave man to try to poke against Malzahar and Baron Buff. He tried it. He paid for it with his life. Base going to be broken here for King Zone DragonX. They might even try to wrap it up.
Yeah, they might just be able to finish this one here pre-30 minutes. Bray's taking up the turn here for the moment, but there we go. They shifted back. Baron Powdered minions moving in. First inhibitor is going to go down. Khan bringing up the top lane as well. King Zone just looking to take everything here as they still have 12 seconds left on Edge's respawn timer. So at least another outer turret, the last one to fall off the back of that King Zone Baron.
For this first round, Rob, right afterwards.
Too bad. That's been gone for a while now. Oh, just like that turret, that one goes down. Another inhibitor to fall as Kongdoo Monster are just being smothered inside their own base by super creeps and by Baron Empowered minions alike. King Zone going to be looking to put that final nail in the coffin as they turn their sights in onto these Nexus turrets. First one already down to about half HP as they just keep poking in, trying to shove the members of Kongdoo Monster back to the fountain as much as they can, just like onto Soul there as he goes low. Roach jumps forward, desperately wanting the Gnar ult, but that's going to be the Nethergrass coming in, and he dies straight up as BDD finds the kill. Nexus exposed. Prey will go forward, finds the kill in onto Soul. Secret will die just to finish off the bot lane, and let's just say, screw it, go ahead straight into the fountain and try to finish them all off. That is going to be game going over. Prey desperately tries to get it in the end. Can't do so. They really want to kill Edge, but they'll say, all right, enough shenanigans. Let's go ahead and finish this one off. The Nexus goes down, and King Zone, they move to 10 games straight.
King Zone DragonX on this 10-match winning streak. They need to dive the fountain just to find a rush, just to get their heart rate going, because the clinical nature of the video game